Why you become a refugee?
Your country's got
No, 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 no.
whatever.
You have a country. And I think it's spineless for you to leave your country.
Yeah, 100%.
They want to fly,
Yeah,
risk to come to a man's country to do what?
I agree with that.
Remember, your culture is not in that man's country. The constitution is not built for you. There's no, so why you want to come here? It's very serious, my brother. You're coming to a man's country where your whole life depends on where you're going, my friend.
Do you know what it is? They abuse the system here. That's what it is.
I'm not talking about the abuse. Why? Your purpose of travel is to come all the way from a land you don't pay tax, lovely sunshine, you have everything to your access. Why would you do that? To live a tax-free life? You pay tax in England. Why not educate yourself, get a profession, and integrate into society and help that society to be a better society? Easy.
In your own country, isn't it?
So whatever you can't do in your own country, and you want to do something that has value in a man's country, let's stand together as humanity. Let's make it happen. But by coming to believe that we all use is the beginning of the destruction. Because when Europeans rise to the occasion, you can't control them. 500 years ago, we would be at an auction at Tower Bridge. We don't talk about the civil rights of black people, the persecution and what we went through. But do we hold it against our predecessor? No, we move on. There are more black millionaires today. Men, oh, look at how we evolve. If you can't learn to let go of the past, your future is not promisable. And everybody here has a problem with Europe, but you're in Europe. Everybody wants to free Palestine in Europe. I've never seen a march in Palestine, save Palestine, save Palestine. All the first aid that is given to Palestine, money from Europe. What more do you want Europe to do? The Windrush generation was my granddad generation. They migrate to Europe to take up work position into the labor force to not only to help the British economy, but to make a life of themselves. And they did triumph. We owned houses, we had businesses, we had a life. This generation that is around today is spineless. They want it now. Nobody wants to work for anything. They're entitled. Entitled to what? You dare put a Palestinian flag in Westminster. Try do it in Saudi. I dare you fly a Yemen flag in Qatar. But you can't do it there. But that's your Muslim brother country. That's the country of your religion, religious followers. But you can't do it there. Why you respect the law in that country, but you don't want to respect the one here? Sharia law? No. I don't want it in Pakistan or Asia or anywhere. But you want the law you run away from here. Are you ready to stone your mom to death? Are you ready to chop his arm off here? So what you want then? What more can England do for anybody? What more? I'm even worried from a refugee brothers who sailing on boats to Europe. What is going to happen to them? Because the Britain I hope for them to come to, that they can be something off in that country, it's gone. The days of glory in England, where everything seems normal, it's abnormal now. Everybody wants rights. Everybody wants it. So what's going to happen? Remember, you migrate to England, you have no leave to remain here, no access to public funds, don't have a proper home to live in, your family is not here, you don't have means to work, and you're 35 years of age. How long are you on the system for until you get that leeway? Another 35 years. In 35 years, plus 35, that's 60 years of your life gone. What is left of your rebalance of your life? And not only that, there's somewhere waiting for you, graveyard. The graveyard, and Mr. Detty said, no. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. There's one place in human history that all of us has appointment for, is the graveyard. It's the only hotel when you check in, you don't check out. Your beds are undisturbed. The graveyard are some of the most beautiful women who never found love. The most richest men who never got time to spend their wealth. Everything that you have achieved, you will have to die and leave it one day. All roads lead to the morgue. You came naked into the world and your mom bathed you. Your final journey before the grave, somebody wash you. So what we do we spend time to fight an endless battle that there's no solution, or let's join hands together to make England and Great Britain great again? I say, let's rise to the occasion. Let's have the coffee with sugar. Let's put some milk in the tea. Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Permanent Secretary, we welcome you into Parliament. We hope that you will serve us well and give all of us what we shall and we do need. I'm saying, let's migrate to lift up the joy to see you migrate in a man's country, and you better yourself to see where you're coming from to where you are. You must cry. You feel so good.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I 100% agree with every word that has come out of your mouth.
Yes.
But that time that you're talking about is long gone. Man.
Can I share something with you? I still have hope.
You've got hope.
I still have hope. I have a dream that one day, while you park, listen to me, I have a dream that one day, listen to me, one day, when you get that £2 million house and the missus walking in that Gucci, I'll be your neighbor. And I'll say to you, boy, you remember this? Look at the joy we share. This is the hope we have. And wherever you're in your community, and there are guys here who are coming, wherever, cheer them up, cheer them on. Britain is one of the greatest countries on planet Earth. Let's make Britain great again. As the Americans say, let's America great again. America, if you can't be anybody in England or America, you're doomed. Your journey across the Atlantic is not in vain, because you travel with your country and you, as a patriot, on your back. So let's get it back again. I believe there are good stories out there. I read a story where a migrant Indian, he came to Britain as a lorry driver. He's one of the biggest cardiologist doctor in the medical field in the NHS. What a story. Can you imagine? Earning over 70 grand a year. The wife can fly out to Dubai whenever she's ready. He can wear some Gucci when he's ready. You know what I mean? Dutch cup of steak when he's ready. See, he's getting hungry now, is he? That's his life, my brother. We can't start a life in Britain by burning flags, raising flags, and create anarchy in people's country. You know what I mean? Wanting the death and killing of people, we can't do that. Can't. And I'm saying, let's not be biased. If we can't do it in our own country, why do we migrate to do it into people's country? So I'm saying, for the viewers out there, wherever you are, God is with you. Whatever you do, just remember, it's not what the country can do for you, it's what you can do for yourself in a country.